Oh shit, I'm not playing the thingy. My bad.
Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want, read all the manga I want, wear all the vape that I want, buy all the J's that I want, be with any girl that I want, drive any car that I want. I'm always out of the country, I'm sorry if I ain't home. If the money ain't calling, I never answer my phone. You can see the flow in my chakra, all we smoke is homegrown. You know the boy love ramen, probably sipping on miso. I know a spot that has shield, I got a spot that has deals. Wait till I get a kimono, I'ma swag it out in my dojo. Some girls are asking for a photo, I guess this happens in Kyoto. When you young and poppin' in Kyoto, I ball with all of my nakamas, I dance with all of my nakamas, I drink with all of my nakamas, yeah. I only listen to Cole, I touch down with peace. Hiro isekai, shinara irekai. You are my enemy, you are no friend of me. You covered in jealousy, we only drink Hennessy. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. When I got money, you know it. When you got money, you blow it. How much you caught me a rollie? I'm living like Zach and Cody. Sweet like from young in the OG. From young, we learned to maneuver. I pick up and skirt in a Uber. I grew up with killers and shooters. No tell, but I think I'm cooler. I used to sleep with a deuce. I'm the moon god, got the juice. You switching sides like the man Bruce. Tight circle, cut the loose ends. No, I can go on vacation. You cannot escape from the matrix. I wrote all this shit in the basement. Art is my new occupation. Let's meet up at Kennedy Station. I've been at studio all day. I'd rather just make it the hard way. Sitting back while I'm looking up. Remember backyards cooking up. I just wanna be big. I wanna be big. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want, read all the manga I want, wear all the vape that I want, buy all the J's that I want, be with any girl that I want, drive any car that I want. Try any car that I want. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be 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 big. I wanna be big.
Party people, party people. Man, noises and grunts. I'm so old. Damn kids with the fracking goddamn ham hum and my lawn. Old man yelling at cloud. How y'all doing? Everyone good? Everyone's good. You know it's JoJo time. Yes, sir. We here. Um, quick. I know yesterday and I think Monday I said I wasn't gonna be able to stream tomorrow. I will be. I have. I forgot I have a doctor and dentist appointment, so I'm actually gonna just go to my appointments, work out, and I'm gonna come stream more deal. So we'll do that tomorrow. I'm gonna stream it tomorrow, so I will be able to stream, which probably means I'm not streaming Friday. Street Friday, I'm not streaming. I'm going out. But I've been excited to read this. I know it's been out since I think Monday. I think, but I didn't want to read it on my own and not have a chance to read it live. So we gonna hop right in. I accidentally scrolled down a bit. I didn't realize. But hope everyone's good. Anything works? All right. So we got JoJoLands part 5. Presented by We Need More Yankees. Is that what their group is called? Yankeeism. Based on some comments you got, it seems people think we're out to take JoJo for ourselves. What fake beef is this now? Is this some cosmic scans? We put gay, but really we meant Inuk. Oh my god, y'all so annoying. Who fucking cares? We're all stealing. It's all thievery. It's all putting the straw hat on. No one's in the right here. What are we doing? We're working on the series for our own pleasure and for the people who that want to read our release. So if that isn't you, you're free to ignore it. We aren't concerned about readership. Also, trying to figure out some new sound effects this chapter. Let me know what you think. Have any suggestions? Also, the chapter was really good. As a huge Usogi fan, I'm always thirsting for a good climb to the top. Stars. This was nice. Josh. Okay. Climb to the top of this world's mechanism. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Scan Wars? Like, what are we doing? We're all stealing. Hold on. Ah, shit. All right. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. Star Prachna. Yes, sir. All right. I'm not gonna wear it, but I don't know how people have seen that I have this Jotaro hat now. I'm gonna do a Jotaro cosplay. I'm working on it. I'm gonna do a Jotaro cosplay. I'm really gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not as tall as him, but I got the muscle. Y'all remember the manga stream beef back in the day? I do. Because manga stream used to be first for pretty much everything Shonen Jump or Weekly Shonen Jump or super popular, but they didn't have the best translations. But what when you wanted it first, you read manga stream, but they used to beef with so many people. I remember Manga Panda. Um, what's that other one? I can't remember all of them, but yeah, I remember. Scan wars are so hilarious. Okay, ha ha. Here's a diamond. Searching them, looking at it. Okay, they tie them up. Is he tying them up with like string? Okay. On the house on street up in the hilly, there's a coffee plantation. Yes, it's an emergency. A group of 4 burglars. No one's injured, officer, but they've been acting violent. Yes, well, in terms of weapons, it doesn't seem like they brought anything worse than scissors and other small blades. Look at him look at him calmly being like, yeah, so I tried to came to my house, try to rob me, but you know what I'm saying? I'm that dude. I put him down. Yo, Rohan's a goat. Rohan's top 5. Where do people have Rohan? I need to know. Is he top 5 for y'all? He gotta be at least top 10, or I feel offended personally. Yes, correct. One of them is standing in front of me right now. Not to worry, I've got the other twos already tied up. I caught them myself. It seems that the last one's posted out the garden as a lookout. Do you like me to stay on the line? All right, then I'll be here. There's a diamond. Ha, ha. The police said it'll take about 10 minutes for them to get here. Not a bad location for a Hawaiian villa. Come here, I'll tie you up too. Less hassle that way, don't you think? You'll go to prison, and then I'll be the. Don't you can't just say that. Like I know I'm a criminal. And I'm in your house or your vacation house. He's like, don't fight. Come here. Let me tie you up. Let's just get this over with. You're going to jail. It'll be the end of it. We go like, don't you calmly say that shit to me. What do I look like? What's going on, man? Oh, you love to see it. Um, wait. So you're picking it up? She's like, ha ha ha. And now you're going to run? Is she trying to do something with smooth operators? She's dashing away, running away. And he looks to the left into a cup. Huh? What? Ugh. Oh. Oh my. Is that money? Or just for the record, these bills are mine, aren't they? This boy here. He must have stolen them from a drawer and shoved them into his pockets. No doubt about it. Rohan's like, top 10 for me. Saga Kotowaru. Had a hold on me. Dago Kotowaru. So I'll be taking them back now. They've returned to me. What? The diamond? What's happened to the diamond? What the hell's going on with that cash? It returned to him? What the hell on earth is up with you? You should be asking yourself that. It was you 4 who broke into my house. There's no going back now. After all, these zip ties are your property. Your property. Both hands out front. Ah, I'm going to tie you up. Come here. Eep. Ah. Look at him tying them up. There's a sound effect. That's the. I think that's rain. November rain's got to be. He looks behind him. The pool side wait, the pool side that was the guard posted outside. Is he in here? To think that instead of running away, he's come right into my house. The rain falling in here inside this room. That's his stand ability, isn't it? The rain falling by the poolside that took the cactus needles and washed them away down the raindrops. I knew that's what it was. It might not have a large area of effect, but it can make it rain on specific targets and even indoors. Where are you? All the stands adhere to the natural law of effective range. Where are you attacking from? That being said, that rain stand fell in this house just now. Why did he make it rain in here? He's making it rain, baby. The carpet is soaked. Squish, squish. Gasp. And oh, shoot, he's going to fall to the ground. Yo, he went for the jugular like that. He tried to. Yo, chill on my man's. Chill on the man, them, bro. He made him fall and went straight for his neck as he's falling, bro. That's crazy. Grip. Jolio. Why would you say his name out loud? You know, this is like when like I see the Justice League running a mission and something happens and they go Clark, Clark. Why would you yell my Govey? Why did you just say at least yell Superman? At least like, shit. I'll take Kal-El. Why would you? Why would you say Clark? It makes me so upset. Like Bruce, we lost Bruce. What if someone hacked the line? What if someone's listening? What is we doing? Reversal for real though. Yeah. Don't worry. I believe in my man. Excuse me. Oh boy. Sup? Ugh. Shit. How dare that little prick? And so it's a rain stand and the rain has weight to it. It soaked through the carpet and broke the only concrete floor beneath. You think I'm letting this shit slide? This motherfucker can find himself buried. No, don't do it. Don't lay another hand on the guy, okay? Oh, fuck off, man. Let's just beat his sorry ass. Yeah, to a freaking pub. And what habit, I guess? Turn on your voice modulator at Lex. So what's serious? Look, he's a manga artist. Sure, he's rich, but he's a special case. Am I supposed to give a shit? He's a stuck-up douchebag. You broke into my villa. What are we talking about? No, Rohan, murder everybody in this room. Take them out. What are we talking about? I'm not on their side. I don't know y'all niggas like that yet. I don't know Jodio like that. I don't know you. I don't know Dragoon. I don't know y'all. I know Rohan. I'm rooting for him. This is my MC right now. On screen. You see him in the front. I ain't rooting for nobody else except Heaven's Door. Okay? Um listen, I really admire this guy. The day I get to meet him should be a great day. And this manga artist just rat us out to the police. They'll be here in minutes, and the flight's already off the table. He knows our names and backgrounds. We won't even be able to get near the airport. And this diamond somehow, for some reason, I have no why, I can't steal it no matter how hard I try. Say what? The fuck? What you mean you can't steal it, man? It means you'll just have to go home empty-handed, and just to let you know, you tying me up just so you know, letting me tie up was the easy way. Sorry to say, but you just put yourselves in even more danger this way. Dragona Joestar, Paco Labrantes, Usagi Aloha, and the 15-year-old Jodio Joestar. They're after you. Hey, guys. Today's a really good day. We're still winning. We can still get on that plane, no sweat. Everything's chill. Hey, once we get to Oahu, all evidence of our burglary will sort itself out. Here's your phone, Rohan Sensei. I'd like you to call the police back with a correction, and this time tell them that you were mistaken. They can call the dispatch off. Please call them back. I refuse. Takoto aru. Hit it with the takoto aru. I refuse. I'm about to become a manga artist today, bro. Today's the day that I become a manga artist. I'm about to become, and I know firsthand that I don't have to actually draw shit. I saw what Tagashi be doing. He be tricking the masses. I just gotta write. I'm gonna measure those boxes. make them perfectly even, and just put a bunch of words in them hoes. You refuse? Aw, man. That would be a useless act. Even if I took back my initial report, the officers will still just come to make sure the coast is clear. Come on, Sensei. You don't gotta worry about that. What is he doing? Is phone ringing? Okay. Sabo ain't gotta read all that, right? Exactly. Tap. Hey, Sensei. Back when I was on the watch at the poolside, I peeked at your new manuscript on the iPad. The work in progress pink dark boy was actually look freaking sick. I mean, for real. So, what are you getting at? I love your works and I'm always reading them, so I feel like I kind of just get you. Maybe it's because I respect you. It just comes to me like your ideas, your approach toward manga, your philosophy, I guess. It's like stuff. It's like your stuff came straight from heaven. I get it, you know. The short story of yours about the four circles was freaking great too. Huh, Jodio? What's he? Don't look at me. I'm just in the dark as you two. It's about lava, Dragona. I'm talking about all the pictures of of lava Sensei's taken for his research, the volcanoes too. So I took the pathway on the left out there, and I went all the way back around. And I walked through the entrance and ended up here. All cause I took a detour to the room where the safe was on my way here. You call the rock niggas Tagashi slander. You love it. You know I need it. You know I got to do it for my health. It's the safe. It's because these were locked up with the diamond right next to the $1 million diamond that we can just we can't that we wait. Sorry, the safe. It's cause these were locked up in there with the diamond right next to the $6 million diamond that we all just can't steal for some reason. Jodio, is that the lava from that room? Are you talking about the sub side of safe? It's not the diamond that's got the most value here. It's this. Uh oh, he's sweating now. And all of Sensei's goals here wasn't some nice vacay. He was actually here on Hawaii Island for this lava. His goal? What's the big idea? Why lava of all things? What the hell's worth more than a $6 million diamond? I'm getting there, guys. Kishibe Rohan is gonna explain exactly what this is to us. Let's get back on topic, Rohan Sensei. You said you refused to call the police back. We're about to leave this villa and head to the airport. We just want a stress-free trip home. So listen up. If somehow we can't get on that plane, like if some random guy were to call us up from the bottom line, if we can't get back to Oahu for any reason, then hypothetically, let's say a typhoon got our flight delayed. The moment that happens, I'm gonna take this lava and crush it and throw it into the sea. Once they get here, you're not gonna tell the police that there was nothing here, Sensei, and don't go refusing this one. So go ahead and make the call. I feel like I missed a panel. Did he? Or did he just break one? Jodio more of a gangster than Giorno. Giorno's a pussy man. I'm not a Giorno guy. Well, no, I'm not go that far. But yeah, this 15-year-old is applying pressure. He smashed it. Are you insane, you son of a bitch? Huh? Whoa, hey. He blew it. There's still a piece left. Ta-da! Hee. Looks like I was right. The lava from the safe is what we really need to be concerned about. You, damn it. Hey, what's all this coming from? You're telling me that this lava, when you say valuable, how much are we talking about? What you're saying is this has over the diamond, are they connected somehow? I don't have the answers to any of that. Maybe there's something separating it from other lava. Rowan Sensei might know something about it, but right now we're the ones holding on to it. You're okay with that, Sensei? Now that we've got a guaranteed safe patch onto that first flight, evening flight, let's bounce. And there's Rohan, still tied up. What are we gonna do about the diamond, Dragona? Huh? You hold on to it, okay, Paco? As for me, it'll only somehow I'll only hold it some since I'm not feeling confident. Right, got it. Grab. Wait, Jodio Joestar, you'll want to hear this. Come over here. I only want you to hear it. To think that I, Kishibe Rohan, could be forced in such a pathetic state, making deals with the sniveling brat and his posse, what a disgrace. But I find you interesting. If you're going to take that with you, you'll be accepting the responsibility that comes with it. Don't let that lava out your grasp no matter what. That rock is all that's left. Don't forget it. If you take good care of that lava, fortune will be yours. That mechanism will gradually come to you. A rule of nature is that lava. Wait, a rule of nature is in that lava. So dream big, embrace your ambitions, don't give in, climb to the top. Just what the hell is this lava? Will you tell me that at least, or are you just screwing with me? You're the one who drew this card. I'm only entrusting it to you. It's not a gift. We'll meet again, I'm sure of it. I'll be sure to tell the police nothing happened. Take care on your flight back. Go, Jodio. And one more thing, this should be obvious, but I don't want you telling anybody what you know about the lava. You get it, don't you? Only you can know. As for those friends of yours, do you think you can trust them? I wouldn't. Go. The cop car shouldn't cause any more issues. Let's cut through the jungle and head back to the same car, the same way we came. Jodio, I need you to weigh in on this. This is an original drawing of his. I don't know where this manga guy comes from, but I saw him upon a shelf and just had to nab him. What do you think it's worth? Huh? But you can't have it. Small mind. Seriously, dude. Smuggling this thing is gonna be one piece of cake, Dragona. 6 mil right here. Yo, yes, JojoLands. Wee woo, wee woo. That cat, bro. I need that cat. What? Oh, there's more than one. The cats became their chase. Okay, I'm not trying to see this cat's butthole up in my face, bro. That's the end of the chapter. That's the end of the chapter. Interesting. What the fuck is going on with them igneous rocks, them rock niggas? What's going on? Asshole, all in the spread, bro. Like, this is just like the other day when I seen Matey from Tower of God with his concrete booty cheeks just in like, bro, remove him from my sight. That was really good. That's interesting. I didn't see it going in that direction. I thought that Rohan. I don't know that the lava rocks have any inherent like monetary value in that sense. I thought it was something maybe connected to rock people or whatever new phenomenon is going to be a part of this area. But he said the mechanism that's going to grant you like great fortune is in here. That's intriguing. I don't know what that means though. I got questions. Them rock niggas, some different shit. I didn't expect Jody to complete takeover situation like that. Yeah, I am. I'm a little. I will say this right. The reason that I'm taking it as well as I am because I'm a Rohan stan is because I truly believe that Rohan's not here to be necessarily an antagonist or bad guy. Without even if he doesn't really fuck with them, because yeah, they're brats and the posse he doesn't care about them. Like think part 4, Diamond is Crash, Diamond is Unbreakable. Who does he really par with? He's by himself for the most part. I think he garnered respect for Koichi. He doesn't like Rohan. He doesn't like Rohan is crazy. He doesn't like Josuke and them like that. He doesn't care about them. But he was still on our side, if you get what I'm saying. And plus, the connection to Remy and her saving him from was it a fire? So there was that. So I could see him taking on a similar role here, even if they come to him for advice or whatever. So him saying we'll meet again, I think makes sense. I thought for a stand user of his caliber, and I'm guessing he's experienced here, that was way too easy. He made it rain, he fell, then he got hooked by the neck, and that was it. That's all it took. Like, but there's a part of me that's wondering when he's like, "I'm letting you take it. I'm not giving it to you as a gift. I'm entrusting it to you, but understand it comes with responsibility." I wonder if there's more to it than just a 15-year-old pressed me, so to speak. I don't know though. Did he mean becoming rich was one of the mechanisms, or did I read that wrong? Yes, dialogue implied he was going to stick around for the entire part. I don't think he's really going to stay antagonist for the main group. I agree, but I wonder if there's another translation out there for this. I want to check. I'm gonna see if I can check another translation. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. It didn't seem like he was trying that hard, all things considered. But you can also make the argument that he was trying to take it easy on them because he was like, "This is the easy way out." Like when I opened you with Heaven's Door, I could have had this done just like that, right? Can attack me. You will sit here quietly until the police comes. All of those things. He never did that. He's like, me tying you up and just handing you over to the police is the easy way out. Plus, he realized they were literally just burglars coming for the diamond. There's a bigger thing going on here that Rohan has some perspective of, or a piece of that we don't have yet. That Jodio is probably going to learn with the butthole booty cats from the cat movie chasing him. and his posse. So we're gonna get more information on that soon. But this is exciting. This monthly slow burn is killing me. But every week it hits. He never seemed pressed until the lava came up. I don't think he was in any serious danger. I think that's a fair assessment. And I'm sure we still haven't seen all the things that November Rain can do. Let me ask you guys a question though. Why do you think the diamond kept coming back to him for some reason until I guess it didn't? Do you think the magma, the lava, and the diamond are related? They're unrelated. Like I'm trying to figure that out. Like, is it because of her specifically, or Dragona, or him, whatever, with smooth op? Like, why? That's weird. I got questions. I got some questions. The question from from the Vayne verse. Let me see. Let me see something. Yes, correct. He slowly just was tying them up. Then they got mad at him. Then it rains for a second. He goes back to the spot. He falls, and then he gets attached by the neck there. He said, "Excuse me, oh boy. Is a mechanism related to the lava rock? Maybe there's probably something low key or rocky cooking with that. Like things of value gravitate to Rohan. That would even be crazy too when you think of. Well, I don't know if things of value gravitate to Rohan. So if it costs a lot, okay, that's interesting. It's not an absolute law that because it's valuable, he gets it, but it has a tendency to want to make its way towards him. Okay. And a part of me is also wondering, it's just one of those things. It's just too early for us to be able to wrap right about it. Because one thing Iraqi's a master of is the art of the unknown. But I'm thinking of like stand user attack the stand users, and Rohan. If you go through his entire, I'm gonna use the word discography or filmography, but his all his cameo appearances from part 4 and beyond, and in the side stories like Thus Spoke Kishibe Rohan, which I have right here on under me. He gets himself into many interesting and intriguing, mysterious, bizarre, strange circumstances. So I wonder if this is another one of those. But this time it's going to end up involving a Joestar and the Joestar's main party. You get what I'm saying? I really want to have a fucking JojoLands discussion. And just I literally can't get anyone to get together at the same time. Because half the time they want to do something, it's a Friday night. I want to go out on Friday. I worked all week, or I want to rest, but I'm gonna have to suck it up and maybe get one. We need it. We're 5 chapters in. It's overdue that we have a JojoLands discussion. It's getting ridiculous. I'm gonna hit up Pat, Simi, and them and see what they're saying. Wouldn't it still come back? Almost like Malagram. Oh, that's a good point. Malagram man with the money and stuff from Jojo Leon. We never really found out this is a completely new Rohan or somehow across universe. LOL. I know. I know. I said that like super matter. Like I actually probably think this is an alternate universe one, but that wouldn't shock me in some weird way if he's a universal constant or somehow he didn't get his memories rewritten. Because we all remember the statement, the line that there's only one mangaka that was somehow keeping up with those going on, and that was Kishibe Rohan. I'm sure this is a different one, but his personality and the things that he cares about is probably the same. But wouldn't it be fascinating if this was the Rohan that we've known for the first 6 parts? That would be crazy to think about. But I was just bringing up his tendency to get into weird circumstances in general. So yeah. We haven't had a single discussion on stream. I'm starved. I'm upset about it because I actually would argue this year I've been very good with my streaming. I think every other year I was inconsistent, but I think I stream minimum 4 times a week. I've been way better. I'm streaming. But in terms of like discussions and group streams, it's been bad this year. Simi started doing his own stream, so did Vince. So sometimes we're streaming around the same times. But in addition to that, I seem to be incapable of getting a conglomerate of people at the same time when I'm available and free. Like, hey, can you on Wednesday at this time do this? Nah, bro, I gotta go watch this wrestling show. And I'm like, well, I have done not a single revisionist history. We're halfway through the year. Like I've been unserious with my podcasting, so to speak. So um positive negatives so far for you? I think it's too early for me to really like go in any direction crazily. But let me see if I have a criticism. I have any negatives right now? Really and truly, it's just it's the process of waiting a month for like 30 pages or whatever pages it is. Like that's killing me because this would be the second JoJo part where, well, technically, if I'm being fully transparent, this is the first JoJo part. No, that's not true. Because when I no, second JoJo part. Never mind. That I that I'd be reading from the beginning. No, because JoJo because when I caught up the Steel Ball run, it was literally on his last chapter or last two chapters, and then JoJo was chapter one. I read it. I read chapter one and two, and I think I fell off for a year. Came back and read like give or take 10 to 12 chapters, and then I was on and off to Jolion. But by the time we were about 60 chapters in, I was like every month. This might be the first time that I've been reading it weekly every week or monthly every month, and it's a little bit of a different experience because up to part 7, I can always read JoJo in bulk. So me having to wait a month is probably my criticism right now. It's just hard, but I'll get used to it. As for the positive, I think Araki is a master of the art of the unknown. Now I even admit his execution isn't always perfect, but I think he's setting up something very interesting right now, and I'm here for more. So right now his setup process is moving me. That's what I got. He's a picture of his dog from The Spoke Kishibe Rohan. Really, really. This is the first of the part I'm reading ongoing. Going from reading 2 parts a day to 1 chapter a month is hell, man. I need more. I understand. I understand the struggle. Because even when I started JoJo, there was 2 parts of the anime out or coming out, I believe. Because I got to JoJo about 2011, 2010. Because I know I was in college, so around there, around like 13 years ago. That's how fucking old I am. And Steel Ball Run was just finishing up. Anyways, let me look for that dog. Was that in this chapter? But you know what though? Again, I'm under the impression he's more of a universal constant than anything. Like no matter what universe you go to, Rohan Kishibe will have the same stand, a very similar personality, and while maybe the things that he goes through, the events in his life may not be a one-to-one copy across all the many world, well, if you guys know about the many world interpretations theories, but we'll say parallel universes, feel like no matter what, he's the same. That's what I'm thinking. Did you say last chapter? Okay, let's go back 1 chapter. There's no back button. Jesus Christ, menu, I guess. Oh, go back. He's in there. He's walking. They're like, "What's going on? The scissors. Ah, those stupid booty cats." We looking. Smooth operators got out of there. Whoop de whoop. There's the diamond. Still going. Still looking. How much did you learn before you came here? We do this the hard way. They tried to choke him. So you're a stand user. There's a lot of you. Then he opened them up. Bastard. I don't know if I missed it, but I'm 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 not good at catching that stuff first try. It's all good. Silver Run was ending right as I was entering junior high. That sounds so crazy to me. I understand. I have this weird sometimes where I'm just like, yeah, like, and I'm like, wait a minute, that was not the other day. That was like 2012, and that's like a decade ago, like legit at this point. So I have those moments. I understand. I get it. But I will do my absolute. What we should do. Let's apply public pressure to Pat and Simi and them to get to come join the stream. I want to get Sen too though. Sen Eto. I want to see if I can get him. But I know our time zones are completely different too. I think so. There's that too. But I'm still like hoping that Rohan's part in this is more involved than it is not involved. Like I like that he's here. I really do. I didn't see it coming. And people think that I don't know if you guys have at all. Yeah, he lives in Canada. I know that, but just because we live in Canada doesn't mean we have the same time zone. Alberta's time zone isn't the same as mine. Eastern Standard Time. They're not. I don't remember what they are, but and like if I get on a plane to go to Alberta, it takes me 4 hours. If I hop on a plane to go to Atlanta, it takes me 2 hours. Atlanta is closer to me. Like legitimately is a closer flight. So remember, Canada is I think technically the second biggest country in the world, or maybe third. We don't use all of our land because a lot of it's a barren winter wasteland. We're not nearly as big as America. I think we're one of the biggest countries. Maybe I don't know that for a fact, but we're a big country. We have a lot of there's a lot of land. If anything, I want Rohan to be like a Jotaro mentor figure for Josuke after the interactions we have. I'm kind of with you on that. Like that's kind of what I'm hoping. And it doesn't have to look the same because Jotaro isn't the like, hey Josuke, my wait, isn't Josuke technically his uncle? I can't remember how it worked. Like it was one of those things where even though he was older, he was like the nephew. Where it's like, hey, you have to do it like this, my boy. Like you don't have it have to be all goody two shoes like lovey dovey. You could do it in your own way that's true to your character. Where one of my favorite parts about part four, one of my favorite parts is versus the rat, right? Because in a very simple instance, you saw the difference between Josuke and Jotaro in terms of how they perceive and look at things. Remember, Jotaro caught the bullet and his hand started to go to flesh, but in that instant, he had a deeper understanding of what was going on. Josuke outright dodges it, right? And there's a lot of other of these moments that kind of contrast them. But when Jotaro is mentoring him and telling him how to do things, it's very Jotaro esque. He doesn't go out of his way to become this nurturing, like, hey, and rub him by the cheek, like, Josuke, you have to do it like Rohan could be like visibly annoyed that they keep coming to his villa, but still helping them out, like, you fucking brats, like, how would you just considered if they did this, why don't you do that? I'm like, oh wow, thanks, Rohan Sensei. Like, it doesn't have to look a certain way. So I still think the mentor role could work, even if he's being a dickhead about it. 2 hours? That actually doesn't sound that crazy. No, no. I said that because I flew to Atlanta twice in the last um 2 years. Once just to be there, and then another time to go to Florida. I flew there, and then we drove 4 hours to Florida to Jacksonville. So yeah. Speaking of the interaction, though, you think thoughts? You think can you trust your partner's line is going to lead to anything? Yes, I think one of them. Here's I'm thinking two things. One, because of I think I can't remember if he was sad or he was saying he was going through a lot. I never remember the quote verbatim. I'm sorry, because these are things I used to know. I used to know a long time ago. But if you don't know, Fugo in part five of Vento Aguerdo Golden Wind was supposed to be a traitor and working for the boss. I think Araki said that like because of what he was dealing with and going through, it felt too sad. He didn't want to do it, so he just had them kind of abandon Fugo, or Fugo abandoned them. Though he did say he thought Purple Haze was like really strong and it was a problem, which means he still never got to have a tight knit group, have a like absolutely abhorrent traitor amongst them. So this could be his opportunity to actually try that, to test that out. So I'm wondering if someone in that group is a snake. So I think that's number one. Number two, that new person that joined them, the drug one, they already had some reservations about about that character. Like, what the fuck who's this? Like, we don't know you. We know like the mom principal lady, Meryl, and then we know like like the siblings, and then we know you, the hustle. We don't know this person. So I'm wondering if like maybe that guy actually is like unhinged or a traitor, or at the very least is willing to sell them out if the heat is really on them. Like, oh nah, I'm not taking the heat. His name is Jodio Joestar. He's 5'10". like he starts just spilling his guts. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he'd be, but he's probably the most obvious one. So he'd probably be the red herring. I actually think making like Dragona would also be too obvious. So I think the best would probably be the hustle maybe, or like maybe Meryl or something. But I do think that line had some significance, or it could be as their fortunes start to grow. If the mechanism is true, and maybe they're starting to get richer, get a little more notoriety or clout. You know what happens when you start to get more success? Some people start to get more envious or want more of the success. If the success is being split evenly right now, and you're all on the come up, there's always that one fucking nigga who wants more, who's never satisfied, and then they fuck everything up for everybody because they're so damn greedy. So I wouldn't be shocked if like they started getting more money, better missions, whatever the case is, and now someone wants a bigger cut or a bigger deal, or how come you only give Jodio the missions to do this? How come I don't get them? And then it causes a rift in the group. Wouldn't put it past them to do something like that in any capacity. So yeah. Now I want to see. I need Steel Ball Run to come out in the anime. So we get the JoJolion. So we get the JoJoLands. Do you guys think that this will be the last part of JoJo we get? You think we get a part 10? Do you? And by the way, this is actually funny because this is similar to the Legend of Zelda fan base, but some people think that the timelines will converge. Like he'll find a way to fuse this current reality with the old one that continuity that we knew earlier. I don't see it personally, but a lot of people are saying that, and I feel like 9 is a good place to end it because I see each 3 parts as its own kind of trilogy. Right? I've always said part 1, Phantom Blood, part 2, Battle Tennessee, part 3, Stardust Crusaders is the Stone Mask Saga. The Pillarmen and vampires and stuff like that. Hamon, the vestiges of Hamon, and then going into the Stand era. 4, 5, 6. You have Diamond is Unbreakable or Diamond is Crash, Vento Aguero, aka Golden Wind, and you have I want to say Dolphin Street Prison, Stone Ocean. That's the Holy Arrow saga, right? With the arrows, the stand arrows, and everything, how they're being passed around and manipulated, and yada yada. And this 789, Steel Ball Run, JoJolion, JoJoLands, this is the alternate timeline. So for me, having 3 trilogies and wrapping it up makes sense to me. But I believe Araki will keep drawing until he literally physically can or something. Knock on wood, because that's my favorite mangaka of all time. It's my goat. That something happens to him. So I think he'll keep going. But I think 9 would make sense to end on. What do you guys think? It's hard to predict the suspect though, because Araki is known for doing the unexpected. He hasn't really done anything betrayal or big internal group drama in sorts of any parts. I agree. I honestly know what to expect. But if it's Jodio, Jodio the whole time was the snake. Yo, I got Dio blood. I got Dio blood. 3 trilogies sounds perfect to me. I don't know much about Araki though. If you want to get to know a little bit more about him, like here's my suggestion is obviously if you go find any interviews, check out the interviews. He has some pretty interesting interviews, but do I have it in handy and nearby? Damn. Hold on. Was it under here? Yes. Okay. First things first. I got it. Manga theory and practice. This will give you a really good idea of his creative process and how he goes about thinking and making stuff. It's the craft of creating manga by Hirohiko Araki. This gave me a tremendous insight into how his mind works. It's very intriguing. Part 1, 2, and 3 got these new releases. They're called Jojonium. I'm gonna pull one out. Jojonium volumes. Oh boy. Sorry guys. I know I'm off camera. Give me a sec. Okay, right. So this is part 3. This is the last one. So this is how Dio looks and how Dio would look possibly in his current art style, right? And there is his current rendition of the world. So in these Jojonium volumes, that's really interesting. He's been asked a lot of questions about his work, kind of in retrospect, kind of like looking back in hindsight and on these pages. And I find you can find these on the wiki or whatever too. You don't have to do it here, right? So right here, ignore Dio's naked ass body. And these little snippets I think are very good reads. You'll learn about why he thinks Jotaro is like the quintessential hero and the best, and why he's like. I think Josuke might be his favorite, but he'll tell you like Clint Eastwood, blah blah, is like why he thinks he's the quintessential hero, which makes a lot of sense when you reread Part 3 with that in mind. It actually enhanced Part 3 to me because I thought Araki was very consistent on what he thought about Jotaro and being a hero is. So I would encourage you to read all his Jojonium little like passages, and you could learn more about him. But I'm here, Sen's here. Him and I tend to know a lot about Araki and some of the things that he did and used to do. So you can always just ask us. Oh boy, Hito Hiko or fucking Rocky, man. Hito Hiko Araki. But all right, party people. If you guys don't have any, yeah, Sen always tells me to check out the manga theory book, and I want to be honest. I don't know if it's online though. I haven't seen it. I've never seen it online. I've only seen I bought it because I like to buy. I like the thing I spend the most money on that you could say I don't need. I guess are books. So I actually just got this. What the fuck? How will this fit? Sorry, I'm trying to squeeze back this Mamba mentality book in here, but I don't think it fits anymore. I don't think it fits. I did get this recently. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Hirohiki Araki's World JoJo 6251. A lot of his artwork and shits are in here. Super dope. Um, I'll pretty much get everything that he's in here with, and then because I literally own this stuff, I can just kind of read what he's been thinking and what he was thinking. So this helps a lot. So yeah, I heard it's not even just beneficial to read if you like JoJo, but manga in general. I actually do agree with that. But everyone's creative process is different. I don't know that there's a right way to have a manga crafting creative process, but I understand the sentiment 100%. So I thought it was a phenomenal read. It really was. It made me think about things a lot of the ways, and it made me appreciate how much work and thought he actually does put into what he does. Um, I think actually this one is not as thick as this, so maybe I'll switch the position of these two. Put my Kobe Mamba mentality. Rest in peace to my goat. Um. Oh yeah, this fits. Yeah, let's leave this one here. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm a fraud. I lied. That's what I was gonna say. Shit. Yeah, Rocky's special though. He's different in my opinion. I don't think there's anything quite like JoJo. Even things that have emulated it and tried to copy it and taken pieces from it. I just think that JoJo was so unique in its presentation, its level of zaniness, over the topness, how vibrant and expressive that it is, and honestly, wacky. It's very wacky. It is truly bizarre. Like I always say, like it is strange. Like what do I always say like for me, like if I'm doing it, it's Nine Strange Journey instead of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But yeah, I saw that Kobe book at Target the other day. I was in the cop. I think the best Kobe books to get is um sorry, let me make sure I don't have this on me because one of my friends is borrowing it, but let me just look it up real quick. I think it's called The Three Ring Circus by Ron Perlman. Hold on. Three ring. Yes. Oh no, I said Ron Perlman. Three Ring Circus. I'll just pull up the Amazon here real quick. Three Ring Circus by Jeff Perlman. Um, it's about Kobe and Shaq's like 8 years, and well, Kobe was there for 20 years, but while Shaq was there, so it's called Three Ring Circus: Kobe, Shaq, Phil, and the Crazy Years of the Lakers Dynasty. That was an incredible read, and I learned about how much the NBA really a lot of NBA players really felt jealous about Kobe being a 17-year-old in the league and being as good as he was. That was a good read. This Mom Mentality is a good read. I can't remember the other book that I had. It was another one that was really good, but I don't remember what it's called. I have to find it somewhere. But I would, if there was a book with Kobe that I would suggest, it would be that one. But it's not completely Kobe focused though. So yeah. All right, you guys be safe. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna read some more deal. We're gonna read some more deal tomorrow. We're gonna continue. I am on chapter 36. I think the last chapter we read on stream was 22. But yeah, tomorrow I'll do that. I'm actually gonna like go out and enjoy the weather today. So get some sun, guys. Get some vitamin D. Touch some grass. touch a woman, touch a nigga, whatever you're into, do what you got to do. All right. Y'all be safe.